Hi everyone! This is my first video that I'm doing with the camera and my face and voice in it. And I've asked you on Twitter and in YouTube if you would like me to do this video where I talk to you guys about my first experience in cosplay, as I will be doing my first cosplay ever. So I actually will be cosplaying KDA Ahri from League of Legends. I've never sewn anything. I've never bought any type of fabric. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. See you the day after tomorrow. It's 2 days after the last time I filmed, and last time I filmed the intro for this. And as I said, I went out and bought some fabric, and I'm going to show you. I didn't. So I didn't buy all the fabric, but I bought the most essential, which is the black leather and the white top part. It's satin. So I bought 1 meter of the white satin, which is on this side it is matte and it's shiny. It's so cute. I like it very much. So this goes on the top part, and the full-on sleeves. I don't know. As I said in the last video, I'm a full noob. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I am not using the right terms, so but I will be talking some dumb stuff. And I bought the leather. It's fake leather. So I bought 2 meters just in case. It's okay. So I will use this for the bodysuit. This is the leather side, and this is the other side, back side. It is quite thick, and I will be very hot in this, but it doesn't matter. I will try my best. I first started with a rough sketch of what the costume looks like, so I would know what I have to do and what fabrics to get and where to place them. The first piece that I made was a third of the top part. I made one off camera just to make sure I could in fact do it, and after that I followed what I had already made. Already made one piece off camera because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it properly on camera. So I'm doing the second part on camera and I'm making mistakes. So like from here to the back, to the middle of the back is one part, and now I'm making the second part. In the middle I will put another one. Try to do the center front part of the top. I still don't know what exactly I'm going to do, but I will try and we'll see how it ends. I actually don't have a mannequin, so I just pinned the pieces I already made to my body and then pinned what is going to be the central front part to them. This way I know how long each piece has to be. Oh my god, I love it so much. Oh my god. Oh. I hope it works out in the end, really. I hope so much. Now I can piece together, and the other part that I did like this, I can do it like that, and I will be finished almost with the top part.
Following the sketch I had made, I sewed all the pieces together to make the top of the leather suit.
Another day to live through.
With that done, I started working on the white satin breast part. First, I cut out what I thought was enough. Turns out it wasn't, but I made it work. This is actually the second time I'm making the white part, because the first time I made it, it was too small, and what I learned from this experience is that you can always remove from a bigger than needed piece of fabric, but you can never add more fabric to a way too small piece. Just a note to anyone who may make the same mistake as me. After the mistake I made, I did another rough sketch, but this time only for the breast part, and I made it in the real size, and I cut out all the parts and followed them strictly while cutting and sewing in order to get the right size. I apologize to any design majors watching this. This is the first time I've tried to make clothes. I cannot read patterns to save my own life, and that's why I made do with what I could.
I can wait another minute. I can wait another second to be with you for an eternity. I feel like I am in a daydream. Every moment that I spend with you.
I also made all of the white parts double-sided because the satin was too sheer and you could see the leather behind it. As you can see, I'm wasting a lot of fabric, which turned out to be a big mistake. When I didn't buy enough of the white satin, and when I went to the store they said that I couldn't buy more because they didn't have any more, which was a big problem when I was making the sleeves, but I will talk about it in the next part of the video.
I know you are with me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love.
As it turned out later, I didn't have to make 5 pieces of the top part, but I did it just in case, because after the last fail, I was scared I was going to mess it up once again. After I was done with all of the pieces, I started making the floppy part of the white top that is just beneath the breasts. To be honest, I was trying to make everything besides the shorts because I was scared of them. But now that everything is done, I kind of want to make another one. It was quite fun.
Not lonely in the dark. I know you are with me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh, na na.
I pinned together all of the pieces that made up the breast part together and used a bra as a guideline for this step as I was trying not to mess up again. After that, I started attaching the pieces one by one using my knee as a makeshift breast. When I was done attaching everything together, I added the metal wire that bras have, I'm not sure what it's called, and sewed it on the bottom part of what the breast satin part was going to be. This proved quite challenging because the wire would slip out from the sides, so I had to completely close off the part where the wire was so it wouldn't slip off. It still found ways to shift all the time, but it wasn't a problem once I sewed the satin to the leather.
Amazing when it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, have a like, beat it, have a like, have a like, have a like, beat it, have a like.
With all that done, I started making the shorts. Of course, me being me, I tried to do this without a pattern. It turned out horrendously. I was advised to use shorts I already own as a guideline, and it was one of the best advices I've gotten regarding this cosplay.
We hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times.
The shorts were made from two identical pairs of fabric. I sewed them together and made adjustments where I needed when I tried them on.
When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, have a like, beat it, have a like.
You will see me look up and down all the time. It's because I'm watching the series Game of Thrones in its entirety while making this cosplay. I had watched only the first episode of the first season when I began with this costume and finished season 8 with time to spare for listening to K-pop. This is how long it took me to make it. I wouldn't say the number of months it took to make it is an accurate representation of how much time it took me because I had long breaks at time because of university. But if you're interested, it took me 7 months. As I said, this is not an accurate representation of the time I was working on it. If I have to be more accurate, it took me around 85 to 90 hours of non-stop sewing, cutting, wiring and pinning. I attached the top and the bottom parts of the leather suit together.
Energy, I overdose, 'cause I'm ready to reload. I need it one more time.
let's address the elephant in the room. I dyed my hair pinkish purple. At home. You can judge me. I pinned a corset-like string of metal holes that I threaded with a ribbon to make a makeshift corset in the back. As you can guess, from this point on, I could put it on with the help of a friend, but it was a lot easier to work with because I could put it on and can do adjustments on it, and I didn't have to pin it to my clothes and get stabbed while doing it. You can say my literal blood, sweat and tears went into this cosplay. Right now you're watching one of many tries it took to make the center satin part that connects the two parts I made earlier. After that, I attached the white satin floppy part to the breast, and then I attached the whole white satin piece I was left with in the end to the leather. Also, as you may notice, my hair is black now. I forgot to film how I made the see-through triangle at the top center part. I just used black tulle and cut it into a square and sewed it there. After that, I added a black stripe on the top of it, for which I used a black ribbon, much like the one I used for the corset on the back. Here you see the second time I tried to make the center white satin part. I also made the floppy part more sharp towards the center.
I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try. Still I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call it?
After all of that was done, I sewed a purple ribbon on the very top of the breast pieces.
You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer pregnant for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale.
I added a very skinny ribbon on the top part of the purple line I made earlier. And here is the third and final time I tried to make the central satin piece.
Keep on trying, 'cause it ain't hard to forget when you know what it's like. That's why I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call it your eyes? I can't.
I measured how long I would like to have the strap for the costume to be. After that, I cut out a piece of a golden fabric. I made the strap double-sided.
Just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer pregnant for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need to
I made a sketch of the part of the strap that goes on the sides so I didn't mess up, and after that I made it from the real fabric. With that, the base of the costume is done, and what are left are the details, which I will show you how I or my friend whom I was cosplaying with made. Expect the next video, which will cover the other parts of the costume and my experience at the Comic-Con. Thank you for watching!